What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Montana State Bobcat Dynasty on NCAA Football 06. We continue our conference play now as we're going to be we're going to be traveling to Weber State in today's game. They still have Andy Garcia at quarterback. They got a couple of nice running backs on the roster as well. Randall is their leading receiver with the most catches, yards, and tied for the most touchdowns, as they have 4 guys there with 1 touchdown each. Their offensive line early on in the season doesn't seem to be very good. Their leading tackler, Brett Townsend, is going to be missing the rest of the season due to injury. He also has the most tackles for loss and a sack for them on the season, so that's going to be a pretty big loss for them. They also have 4 interceptions so far going into today's game. They are 1-3. Meanwhile, the Bobcats are 5-0, coming off an ugly loss against Northern Arizona, but that did result in us being in the top 25 only for the second time in this series. We are number 25. Hopefully, we can kind of get our act together, not throw as many interceptions as we did last week, and rise up the board of the top 25. Down the midfield now, the Bobcats are visiting. We go tails. Tails never fails, and we choose to kick. So Garcia looking to throw on first down, and his pass is going to be a little out of the reach of his wide receiver and fall incomplete. Faking the toss now. Garcia wants to go deep on this play. He's got a man open, but he just missed him there. It's 3rd and 10 now for Weber State. Garcia looking to throw for a 3rd straight time. Going deep again, and a 3rd straight incompletion is going to result in a 3-and-out. MSU on offense. Now we're going to start off running it with Vince Robinson, but he's not going anywhere there. 2nd and long. Here's Stevens under a little bit of pressure. Throws to the left side for Larry Lane, but the pass hits the grass. 3rd and long now. Stevens, he's got time, rolling to his right, fires downfield at the last second, looking for Martin Anderson, but his pass will fall incomplete, and now we go 3-and-out. Garcia looking to run this one on first down as a quarterback draw was played. He's not going anywhere there. On 2nd down, Garcia wants to throw again, taking another deep shot, and yet again it falls incomplete. He really wants those big plays early on in today's game. Garcia looking to pass again under a little bit of pressure, gets this one out to Williams, who makes the catch, but shy of the sticks, and once again, they're going to have to punt. Montana State back out on offense, and Stevens is going to get tripped up, trying to avoid the defense, but instead gets sacked for a loss of 16. Stevens has to throw for it now on 2nd down and long, stepping up over the middle. He had Anderson for a split second, but that would have been a pretty tough catch to make. We're going to go 5 wide on 3rd down. Stevens taking a deep shot over the middle, and the pass will fall incomplete, intended for Larry Lane. And once again, we're going to go 3-and-out. We have negative yardage on our first 2 drives so far today. Weber State running the football now. He's got Hargrove right up the middle, who fumbles the football, but luckily for the Wildcats, they're able to recover. That's going to put them into plus territory now. Here's a carry by the fullback, and Williams gets destroyed by Max Lloyd on this play. Look at him running and just runs directly into the linebacker for a loss of 1. Here's a toss for the running back, who throws it back to his quarterback. It gets knocked down and ruled as a fumble. Garcia does recover, but a huge loss there for the Wildcats. Great play there by William Jackson, who is now an impact player, as he causes that fumble and makes it 3rd and a mile. Garcia's just going to dump this off underneath to Greco, who picks up a little bit of yardage, but obviously 4th down and a mile. They are not going to be going for that. Robinson getting another carry. He takes this one up the middle, a little bit to the right side actually there, and picks up 3 yards. We give it to him again though, and he immediately loses all that yardage he just got. Here's a high snap for Larry Stevens, who's looking to throw deep over the middle. Lane comes down with the catch, and we are cooking in Weber State territory. What a play here. Originally a slant route, but Lane cuts it upfield, and a fantastic throw there by Larry Stevens, connecting with Larry Lane deep downfield, and that will send us to the 2nd quarter. Looking deep there on that play once again, but it's going to fall incomplete, intended for Robinson. He's going to get the carry here, but he gets stripped of the football, and Sussman jumps on top of it there at midfield. Weber State has the turnover going their way now. Out of the I formation, they're going to run the football, and they're going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards on first down. That's going to get him out to the 46-yard line. Here's a fake run here. Walter has the catch, but then he loses the football. Picked up by Montana State. Tim Hughes down the left sideline. Is he going to get caught? No, he won't. Touchdown, Montana State. We have our first points of the game after a scoreless first quarter. We have Anthony Ross coming out here, forcing the fumble, and then Tim Hughes with the scoop and score. Weber State obviously back out here on offense. Randall making that catch on the left side, picking up a solid gain of about 4 yards there. That will make it 4 consecutive completions now for Andy Garcia, but this is going to be a run play for Hargrove. He takes it right up the middle, picking up a first down and moving the sticks. Here's a toss play now for Hargrove. Good job evading the first defender there, picking up 2 or 3 yards. Out of the eye on second down. Here's another carry for our fullback, and now he loses the football. Montana State jumps on top of it. Thomas Spicer with the fumble recovery. Back-to-back drives for Weber State that end in a lost fumble now. This one not quite a scoop and score, but still a turnover. Great job by William Jackson punching the ball out. We have fantastic field position. Stevens is going to run the football on first down now, and he goes down the right sideline and picks up the first. Here's a direct snap to Robinson. He's going to take this one to the left side across the 30-yard line. Tries to make a move. It doesn't really work, but he gets out to about the 20. Now Stevens from the shotgun has a high snap here. Tries throwing over the middle. He had a wide open Larry Lane, but the pressure gets to him just in time for Weber State to get another sack. Second down and long after that big play there. Stevens throws to the left side. He's got Martin Anderson, and he has a Bobcat touchdown from 30 yards out. A big play extends Montana State's lead. Let's take a second look at this. Maybe not the best throw from Stevens in terms of just coverage. We got kind of lucky that the DB did not play that very well, but you know what? I'm going to take that every day of the week. Trying another halfback pass, and once again, it doesn't work, but it's not as big as of a disaster this time. Garcia fires to the right side on second down. His pass is going to be broken up. Weber State facing another third down. They have not been good on third down today, but here they finally have a conversion. Randall in open space, gets across the 50, brought down inside of the 40-yard line by Brock Eugene. A great play there. I don't remember who was covering. Maybe it was Chris Bonner or Tim Hughes there, but whoever it was, they've got to do a better job playing the football and not just letting it fly over their heads. Faking the run on second down over the middle. Picked off. Thomas Spicer with the interception. He already has a fumble recovery, and now he has an interception for the Bobcats, and things are really starting to fall apart for Weber State. That's the third time they've turned it over already today. Larry Stevens looking to take advantage of the interception now. He goes deep on this play, and he's got Larry Lane out at the 37-yard line. What a throw and catch. I saw the single-man coverage there on Larry Lane. No safety help, and I take that 100% of the time. Just a minute left to play in this first half of football now. Stevens is going to scramble for this one. He's got the first down before he steps out of bounds all the way to the 24. Stevens looking to throw again over the middle, and his pass is going to be incomplete off the hands of the running back. Here's a high snap on second down. Stevens has got time, but now he's under a little bit of pressure, rolling to his right, and he's just going to throw this one up in the air, and he's going to be intercepted by Thomas. I was trying to actually throw it away on that play, but the throwaway buttons are different between Madden and NCAA, and so what's the throwaway button in Madden is to a receiver here in NCAA 06, and I throw a really dumb pass, another interception here by Larry Stevens, but that one is 100% on me. That will pin them pretty far back in their own territory, though. They're going to toss it on first down. A dangerous play, but it looks like it's going to work out. Hargrove in open space, across midfield, inside of the 40-yard line where he finally gets tripped down by Eugene. A huge play, though, pinned back in their own territory, and Weber State has an opportunity now to score before the end of the first half. A big run there. Their biggest play of the game by far for the Wildcats. Garcia looking to throw. He's going to go to the right side. Walter comes down with this one. Brought down inside of the 10 after an awkward tackle by Brock Eugene. That is our 10th hurry of the game, which is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, we have not actually gotten to the quarterback yet, though, as we have no sacks. First and goal with 22 seconds left to go, and there we finally have a sack. Marcus Kirkpatrick gets in the backfield. Weber State goes hurry up, and now they're going to run a little bit of an option play, and Hargrove is not going anywhere as William Jackson lays the lumber on that play. Just a couple seconds left, and they're going to kick the field goal. Weber State finally on the board right before the halftime mark. Montana State will receive the kickoff to start off the second half now. Weber State, of course, is going to be kicking this one off. We got Curtis Brown returning it from just inside of his own end zone. He's pretty good at returning his 2-punt returns on the season already. No kick return touchdowns. This isn't going to be one, but it's going to be a really nice return out to the 40-yard line. Faking the run on this play, throwing underneath there to Ben Collins, and the tight end picks up 2 yards there. 2nd and 8, Stevens wants to throw for it again. He's got a little bit of time, but he's also under a little bit of pressure now, and he's going to run it again, sliding at the 45-yard line, getting MSU into plus territory. Out of the eye, it's Robinson going right up the middle, but he's only going to pick up 3 yards. Stevens wants to throw for it here, going for 6 on this play for Larry Lane. Broken up at the last second. I thought for sure that was going to be a touchdown. Instead, it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Curtis Brown makes his first catch of the game, picking up about 13 yards and moving the sticks. Another direct snap to the running back, Vince Robinson, to the right side. Inside of the 20-yard line, he gets rocked and loses the football. Thank goodness it goes out of bounds. Stevens wants to throw here, going to the end zone. Touchdown! Martin Anderson, his 2nd of the afternoon. A great throw and catch there. Martin Anderson has really been a pleasant surprise for MSU this season. We didn't really have any plans for a slot receiver, so we were just like, I guess we'll throw Martin Anderson in there. But he has been balling out so far this year. So Montana State now leads by 18 points. Can we hold on to this lead, or does Weber State have a comeback in them? Here's a nice return from Hargrove down the left sideline, already into Bobcat territory. Finally pushed out of bounds all the way out at the 38-yard line. Weber State trying to take advantage now of their fantastic field position. They're going to give it to the fullback again, but he only picks up 1 yard on 1st down. Garcia throwing over the middle on 2nd down, but his pass is going to be incomplete. 3rd down now for the Wildcats. Garcia floating this one to the left side, broken up by William Jackson. You can see why he's an impact player now. That's going to make it 4th down, and Weber State's going for it. Garcia to throw the football, going to the right side, caught by Randall, and that is going to be a 4th down conversion there. Weber State has not been good on 3rd down today, only converting once thus far in the game, but there they have a 4th down conversion. Hargrove right up the middle on the fresh set of downs now, picking up a gain of 5. Here's a toss play to Hargrove, but he's not going anywhere. William Jackson, actually that's Marcus Kirkpatrick, making the stop. 3rd down, and Garcia goes down almost immediately as he rolls directly into Max Lloyd, the blitzing linebacker, on that play. They're not going to go for this 4th down, so they're going to bring out their true freshman kicker, who hits home his 2nd of the game, and Weber State makes it a 2-possession game now. We're drawing to the end of the 3rd quarter. Stevens wants to throw at the last second now. He's got Martin Anderson, who continues his great game, getting us out to the 50-yard line just about. A great throw and catch by Larry Stevens. When he's throwing on the run, or really when he's just throwing the football at all, you kind of have to hold your breath a little bit just because he struggles with some inaccuracy, but sometimes he throws dimes like he does right here. Larry Lane again inside of the 10-yard line, coming down with another huge catch and another dime thrown by Larry Stevens. That's going to set up goal to go at the 8. Stevens wants to throw for it here. He has a man open in the end zone. Ben Collins was wide open, but Stevens threw it just a half second too late. Stevens wants to throw again. On the move to the right, fires off his back foot. Martin Anderson again with a touchdown. His third of the game from 8 yards out this time. Not as impressive as his other few, but still a fantastic play. I mean, honestly, that is pretty impressive with the tight coverage. Stevens rolling to his right, throwing on the move, and Montana State extends their lead. Here's another big catch by Randall, though. He's going to set up Weber State into plus territory to begin the fourth quarter now as he nears in on the century mark. Garcia under some pressure. The pressure forces a bad pass, which gets knocked away. On second down, they're going to run the football here with Hargrove down in the backfield. William Jackson making his third tackle today. Third down and 13. Garcia under pressure, throws over the middle. His pass is knocked down. It's fourth down now, and Weber State's got to go for it. Garcia fires to the left side, intercepted again. Brock Eugene this time. One of those times where maybe it's better to just bat the ball down and take over possession, turnover on downs for some better yardage. But honestly, at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter. Let's just kind of pad our stats. And, another pick for Brock Eugene. It looks like the pass was thrown directly to him, like he was the receiver on that play. On third down, Martin Anderson makes another big catch today, and that will help us keep milking this clock down. Manigat, a big run for him as Montana State, like I said, we're just trying to get out of here at this point in the game with our big lead. Manigat running to the right side. He has another first down. That's going to get us all the way down to the 10-yard line. Our 15th first down of the afternoon. Weber State just 7 so far today. First and goal. Now we're going to give the football to Robinson, who makes a move, and he gets tackled into the end zone for another touchdown. Montana State just running up the score at this point. Weber State just playing for some pride now. Hargrove is going to run to the right side, gets a third down conversion, but then he fumbles the football. William Jackson with the recovery. Another turnover by Weber State, and that is going to end their misery today as we go to Ogden and dominate 35-6. Early on, this was a defensive battle. I mean, a scoreless first quarter. Our first touchdown was a scoop and score, but that really just was the spark to our momentum today. Larry Stevens played great outside of the one dumb interception, which is 100% on me, just pushing the wrong button there. He had a pretty good game. He started off really bad in the completion percentage department, but he finished over 50%. He had 3 touchdowns. As I said, he was only picked off once. Vince Robinson didn't really have a great day running. He did have a touchdown, though. Manigat had a pretty good day just late in the game, just kind of running the clock down. He had over 30 yards. Martin Anderson, the hero of today's game, though, 5 catches for 99 yards and 3 receiving touchdowns. And then Larry Lane brought in 3 huge catches, which gave him 124 yards. The offensive line, they played decent. They didn't really give up sacks, but they gave up a ton of pressures like usual. The defense played spectacular, only giving up 6 points. We had 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. We forced a ton of fumbles. We recovered 3 of them. And then, of course, we had that scoop and score from Tim Hughes. Looking at some of the other games inside of the conference this week, Sacramento State dominates Montana 49-24. Just not a good year for the Grizzlies. Idaho State destroys NAU 39-24. That's a little bit of an upset, I would say, as NAU's a pretty good team. And then finally, Idaho gets back to their winning ways as they defeat Portland State 28-14. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. That would be awesome if you subscribed and left a like on the video. But until next time, this has been Jeffrey reminding you to stay moist.